She came back glowing, but something was off. My girlfriend returned from her girls' trip practically radiant. Her skin looked better, her mood was sky high, and she kept saying it was exactly what she needed. I didn't think much of it. She'd been stressed from work, and I'd been traveling a lot for business, so a break made sense. We'd been dating for a year and living together for 6 months. Kids weren't on the immediate agenda, but we had talked about a future with them. So when she sat me down a couple weeks later, smiling so big, and told me she was pregnant, I froze. She even showed me the positive test, calling it a miracle. At first I smiled back because I didn't want to ruin the moment, but something in my gut twisted. We hadn't been intimate that month. I was traveling for most of it, flying between Denver, Houston, and Atlanta. I remember clearly because I'm meticulous about logging my travel days for taxes. While she excitedly babbled about baby names and nursery colors, I started doing mental math. The due date she guessed, based on her last period, pointed right at the week of her girl's trip, not anything we had done together. Still, I stayed calm. I didn't accuse her. I just told her we should celebrate later because I had work to finish. That night, I started digging. I checked our shared calendar. Nothing odd. Then I compared it with my travel logs. No overlap. Next, I started searching online about pregnancy timelines, like when flutters usually start, how far along she'd be. She mentioned casually she had felt the baby move at 12 weeks. Early, but not impossible. I tried convincing myself I was being paranoid. Then, I remembered something from early in our relationship. She had once done OnlyFans during college to pay for books and bills. She had said she stopped completely once we got serious. I still remembered her username though. Out of morbid curiosity, I looked it up. The profile was still active, not under her real name, but the same handle. She had been posting monthly. Subscribing cost $4.99, so I paid. The latest video was uploaded right after her girl's trip. It started innocently enough, balloons and a girls' night banner in a hotel room. The camera was set up at the edge of the bed. Then she stepped into the frame, wearing a matching pink set. I even remembered helping her pack it. Then another person walked in. Not me. Not even a secret hookup. It was a collab with another creator. They filmed it during the trip. She looked happy. Sick to my stomach, I opened her texts and searched the hotel's name. There was a conversation labeled Emu Vegas. At first, I thought it was about a makeup artist, but no. Emu was a nickname for the videographer she hired. Their chats mentioned editing services and pricing. I couldn't look anymore. She kept uploading afterward, but carefully. Nothing that would get her caught. When she found out she was pregnant, she acted like it was ours. We even went to the doctor together. I held her hand during the first ultrasound and smiled because I didn't know what else to do. When she told me I'd make a great daddy, I wanted to believe it, but part of me knew she already had someone else complimenting her performance.